You're taking expensive probiotics, you're eating Greek yogurt every morning, you cut your gluten, you tried your low FODMAP diet, you're drinking bone broth, yet your gut is still inflamed. Smen, the funky Moroccan butter that might heal your gut. This is Smen. Yeah, it's a little funky, a little intense, but this is not just any butter. This is fermented Moroccan butter. And I'll tell you right now, this is medicine. And it might be exactly what your gut has been begging for. Today I'm going to teach you why this works, how it works, and why everything you've been told about saturated fat is incomplete. So let's go. Smen is old, like ancient, Berber old, pre-fridge, pre-packaged, pre-processed. It's made by slowly clarifying butter, removing the milk solids, then fermenting it with salt. Some people bury it, others just leave it in the dark for months or years at times. In Morocco, Smen is sacred. You'll find it in traditional dishes like rfisa, harira, couscous, and many others. And it's not about flavor. It's about power. It's about preservation, digestion, and deep nourishment. Elders say Smen brings you blessing to your body. And you know what? Now that we've got science catching up, they were right. So let's break it down. Why is Smen actually good for you? First off, it's a form of ghee, meaning it's lactose-free and casein-free. That makes it easier to digest for people who can't handle dairy. Second, and this is big, fermentation gives it a whole new nutritional profile. When you ferment butter with salt and thyme, three powerful things happen. One, you create live probiotics. Fermentation introduces beneficial bacteria like Lactococcus and other live cultures. These aren't added. They are grown through the fermentation process. Real probiotics, not synthetic, not freeze-dried in a lab. Live cultures that balance your microbiome, improve your digestion, and boost your immunity. Number two, you generate the butyric acid. This is the big one. Fermentation massively increases butyric acid, a short-chain fatty acid that is rocket fuel for your gut lining. The cells lining your intestines, your colonocytes, run on butyric acid. It's their primary energy source. No butyric acid, those cells weaken, your gut barrier breaks down, and you get leaky gut. You've heard that term. Here's what butyric acid does. Feeds your gut cells and strengthens the intestinal barrier, reduces inflammation. A 2019 study in nutrients showed it directly lowers gut inflammation, helps with IBD, inflammatory bowel disease, by healing the gut lining, improves insulin sensitivity, better blood sugar control, better metabolic health. Number three, you create prebiotics. Here's where it gets next level. Fermentation doesn't just add good bacteria, it creates oligosaccharides. These are prebiotics, food for your good gut bacteria. They feed beneficial strains like bifidobacteria and lactobacilli, helping them flourish and crowd out the bad guys. So, Smen isn't just a probiotic, it's a prebiotic too. It's a complete gut ecosystem in a jar. How this actually works in your gut? But when you eat Smen, here's the process. The beneficial bacteria like Lactococcus enter your gut and start working immediately, crowding out harmful pathogens. The prebiotics, oligosaccharides, feed your existing good bacteria, making them stronger and more diverse. Number 3, the butyric acid fuels your intestinal cells, strengthens your gut barrier, and reduces inflammation throughout your entire digestive system. Step number 4, your gut becomes more efficient. Better nutrient absorption, less bloating, stronger immunity. And here's the kicker. Fermentation makes Smen easier to digest than regular butter. The process breaks down components that normally cause issues. It's lighter, it's gentler. Even people who struggle with dairy often handle Smen better. Your probiotics aren't working because you're building on a broken foundation. Smen rebuilds the fortress. It's a complete system. Fun facts that'll make you see Smen differently. Some Moroccan families pass down Smen like wine. I have seen Smen that's decades old. No mold, just pure, salty, funky gold. It doesn't go bad. It only gets better. Because it's fermented and salted, Smen can last decades without refrigeration. It was used in postpartum recovery. Women who just gave birth were fed Smen and hot semolina or lentils to rebuild strength and support hormone balance. It's considered a baraka. Traditional households would keep Smen in clay pots next to olives and preserved lemons, part of the sacred triangle of preservation. Now, I know what you're thinking, but it's butter. Isn't it bad for cholesterol? I saw a TikTok dietitian say no saturated fat. Let me destroy 2 lies you've been fed. Lie number 1. All saturated fat is bad. This is the biggest scam in modern nutrition. They took one flawed study from the 1960s, ignored thousands of years of human history, and told you butter would kill you. Meanwhile, what actually wrecks your heart is sugar, seed oils in large quantities, ultra-processed garbage, Smen, real butter, fermented nutrient-dense fat. That's not the problem. That's part of the solution. Smen is loaded with fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, K2, which your body needs. You can't absorb them without fat. Lie number 2. Ancient foods are outdated. This one drives me crazy. We act like our ancestors were stupid, like they survived for thousands of years by accident. They didn't have labs or peer-reviewed studies, but they had observation, they had tradition, they had wisdom passed down through generations. And you know what? They didn't have IBS, they didn't have Crohn's disease, they didn't have leaky gut syndrome. Maybe we need to get off our high horse. That's what we need to do. So how do you actually eat this stuff? Well, rule number 1 to me is a little goes a long way. It's not a spread, it's not toast butter, it's a condiment, a cooking fat, and sometimes a digestive aid. So ways to use Smen. Stirred into lentils or harira for deep flavor and gut comfort. Melted into couscous, this is a tradition, or barley with caraway and cumin. A pinch in egg dishes or roasted root veggies. And sometimes if I'm bloated, a spoon of Smen in hot water with lemon. That's Moroccan detox. If the smell is too strong, cut it with olive oil. Blend both together and use that combo as your new cooking base. It's ancient, smooth. Start small, okay? 1 teaspoon, see how your gut responds. You might be surprised. If you're thinking about where can you find this stuff, I got you. So look in Moroccan or Middle Eastern markets. Ask for Smen or Semna. You can also make your own at home. Clarify butter, add salt, store in cool, dark place for a month or more, and good to go. What to avoid? Any Smen that has additives, artificial flavors, or is refrigerated and sealed like supermarket butter. That's not the real deal. You keep it in a ceramic or glass jar. At room temperature is fine. Just don't expose it to sunlight. Substitutes: no Smen, use ghee as a stand-in if you want. Smen is funky. It's ancient, it's misunderstood, but it's also beautiful, healing, and a big part of who we are. We've been sold a lie that modern medicine has all the answers. But sometimes the answer is in a clay pot in your grandmother's kitchen. Sometimes the answer is 1,000 years old. If you're serious about real health and honoring where you come from, try bringing Smen back into your kitchen. Here's what I want you to do. Try it. Even if it's just once. Even if you think it's weird. Try it. Call your grandma. Ask her about it. About traditional foods. About what they used to do when they didn't have pharmacies. Share this video if you think someone needs to hear this message. Because this isn't just about gut health. This is about reclaiming what we lost. Let me know in the comments, did your mom or grandma use Smen? Have you ever tried it? And on what dishes? Download my 5 Moroccan spices for wellness. It's a free guide. I'll leave the link in the description. And follow me on Instagram, Built Different Official. It's OFFC. Subscribe for more food, culture, and ancestral healing. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this content. I'll be bringing more videos like this, and check out some of the videos I'm going to post up here. Until next time, stay informed, stay disciplined, build different, do it scared. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.